Only a few generations ago, women in the professions were a real rarity, and look at us now. Look at us now. It's an opportune moment to just sort of feel that and to have your energies redoubled by that. It's a sort of moment of celebration, but it's also, isn't it, it's a sort of exhibition of support. It's really positive. It certainly has relevance for the profession, in my view, to celebrate the success of women, to notice their achievements. I think that fosters and encourages women in particular to be successful in our industry, and I think that's relevant, and I think that is in itself to be celebrated. It seemed to me, listening to the panelists, that there were practical points arising in relation to recruitment, retention, and career progression, which each of them raised, which I would hope that each of the people who were in the audience today would be able to take with them and possibly implement in their own organisations. And that would include some of the ideas about coaching and mentoring, which seemed to really resonate with our audience. Yeah, I think that is right, and I think one of the reasons is because it really fosters connections between people, which we like, don't we, as humans, and it's in quite a meaningful way, because for the mentor, there's a sense of being helpful, but also of being listened to, and that your own experience, which is often quite hard won, might help somebody else, might be put to sort of practical use for somebody else. And for the mentee, there's a sense of somebody being interested in them, and also for them to be invited to think about their own career progression in quite an analytical way. And sometimes what you'll find is that mentees won't actually have occurred to them to think about their career in that sort of way before. Well, I think that's a great question. It's a real mix, isn't it? There's clearly still some quite poor practice out there in our profession, and that requires addressing. But I'm also struck by the fact that you see women in powerful positions, responsible positions, kindly, competent women who are now making decisions. And I personally, I find that pretty cool.